where it says the world is full of this truth. So it's trying to say to us that within this world of illusions where you can feel like, oh, this is kind of hell, here. But what it's saying to you is within what seems like hell at times, the truth is standing right there, right next to the problem. And that's kind of said in nature, if there's a poison in nature, the antidote grows next to it. So the two stand together. Same thing here. The poison is these grievance thoughts that separate us from the truth of who we are. But standing right next to them is the miracle that is standing there in silence, because you have to be willing to still the chaos. The world is chaos. Fear is chaos. Grievances are chaos. So that if that's chaos and confusion and all the crazy stuff that's going on, then what would be the opposite of that? Well, quiet, shining quiet, as Paul said. It would be stepping back from that and asking for another way, asking for God's grace, as Marilyn said, but asking for that help. It's saying that next to all your dreams of pain and suffering and sin and all the guilt that we feel is a miracle. And that if we can focus on that, use those awarenesses to turn to the truth, then we can begin to undo the ego. As it says here, and this is the whole, I put this whole thing up in chapter 28 for you, because this is the entire journey that we go through. That's what it's really saying. They are the dream's alternatives. Miracles are the dream's alternative. We are in a dream right now. The alternative is a shift in perception to love instead of fear, at which point, once that's our goal, that's our motivation, that's our deciding point, then God takes the final step. We don't have to figure out beyond that. We just have to be willing to make the choice. They are the dream's alternative, the choice to be. And what this means, when you make this choice, you are the choice to be the dreamer rather than deny the active role in making up the dream. This is where we have trouble. Because we go, well, if I'm doing this, then I'm the guilty one. No, if you're doing this, then you might be the mistaken one. You were mistaken to think that all the things you thought you did were real. And that God can begin the process of healing. You're the prodigal son that finally comes home. The one that wanders away and squanders all his father's wealth. And when he comes home, what does the father do? Punish him? No. He comes home, the prodigal son comes home, and the father says, "You're my beloved child.